Here's the most important question an investor can ask. Is the market weakening? Is the market getting more fragile? Is the market about to drop? Or is the market about to crash? Now, there are different variations on the same question, but it all comes down to, is the stock market safe? Is it a safe place to be right now? I'm going to show you exactly how to get that question answered, so your amount of clarity and confidence is literally off the charts. Stick around. Hey everyone, this is RC Peck with Ask RC, and I'm going to look at a couple price charts today because I want to answer the question, how do we know if the market is healthy? How do we know if the market is strong? How do we know if the market is staying strong? Because we get hit with so much noise and so much confusion on a daily and hourly basis, it's really important to figure out a way that is objective, okay, and that will give you the level of confidence of, oh, got it, the market's actually really healthy. I'm just getting hit with a lot of crazy headlines that are scaring the hell out of me. So I'm going to do something. I'm going to jump over to the price charts. I'm going to share those with you. I'm going to show you exactly how you can tell if the market is safe or if it is healthy or not. Okay, so let's do this. Let's jump over here. And let's just look at a really simple price chart here. This is SPY. It's a tracking symbol of the S&P 500. Super simple. So first of all, look, the black line is the closing price. So if the black line stays above those two moving averages, and it almost doesn't matter what your moving averages are, and I'll do moving averages on a separate video, but just know that if the correction and the movement of the price happens above those moving averages, that's just noise. Okay, so teaching your eyes or teaching your brain to look at a powerfully simple price chart is going to be an absolute game changer. Now, there's a lot of nuances in this price chart that aren't obvious until you hear them. That's not the point of this video or this specific video. The point of this video is to answer, hey, how do I know the market's okay? Am I okay? Meaning, is my money okay in the market? And if all the price corrections are happening above the moving averages, then the answer is yes. Okay, so that's number one, is just looking at a really simple price chart. There's two things I want to show you. Now, it's going to sound weird to some people, but right now what we're looking at here is this is the S&P 500. Let's just call that the US stock market. This is being priced in US dollars, meaning the denominator is US dollars and the numerator is the US stock market. To know if the stock market is healthy is to change the denominator from US dollars to, let's say, the US bond market. So now you have the US stock market being divided by the US bond market, which should make it harder. Now, the reason I'm going to show you this in a second. Now, the reason you want to do this is because if people are getting scared, where do they panic into? They panic into bonds. That's where people have historically panicked into. They panic into US bonds and Japanese bonds. So what you can actually do, and you're not going to see a lot of difference on this price chart, but look at this. Now I'm going to price the S&P 500, and I know all you might have seen is just the screen blink, but actually now the S&P 500 is priced in US bond market units. And think of the US bond market as a currency. Now look at the price chart here. It's still going up. Now, whether you look at this in 2021 or 2031, the point is the same. I'm now pricing this in US bond market. Now, if we go back to 2020, you can see that here the US stock market was falling in bond units, right? So it was falling, it was weakening against bonds. And you can do something really interesting that you can actually go back and you can look at different time periods in the past, right? Because I want to make sure all these videos are timeless. Like we can go back to, let's go back to the global financial crisis. Let me just quickly show you what I'm talking about here. So we go back to the global financial crisis here, right? It started, the market peaked in October, right, of 2007. Now, this is the S&P 500 falling or weakening. Now, this is in bonds, so you can see that the S&P was weakening way before Lehman Brothers actually happened, which was October '08. So it might just look like a downtrend or, oh, it's just another price chart. But what I'm showing you here is, hey, the market was actually weakening relative to the bond market. Okay, and you can go back and look at all different periods. And you can see right through here, there's 2018 and 2019. The bond market and the stock market were they were fighting. They were going head to head. There was a back and forth between them. But to know that the stock market is healthy is to see that line going up and to the right above the moving averages. Okay, so let me wrap this up because sometimes it can get confusing showing what I just did, which is called a relative price chart. If you take the stock market and you price it in another type of currency, say a currency that people get scared into, and if the stock market is still raising or still increasing or still having better performance than that asset that people move into when they're scared, that's telling you people are not getting scared out of the market. And collectively, the group of people is smarter than the individual or that scary headline that someone sent you. So that is the way that I use. That is one of the ways that I use to see and tell the health of the market. Because look, money will not stick around and get destroyed. It will always flow to the best asset. And that's what we're seeing here. Thanks so much. I appreciate you guys being in my world and watching this video. Let me know where you think I got it right and where I got it wrong, what I might have missed, or maybe another topic you want me to talk about. Because these Ask RCs are for timeless topics. So thanks for being in my world. And if you do like this video, please like and comment and share. And also watch some of our other Ask RC videos, which you can see in the description below. Okay, thanks so much, and I will see you on the next video. All right, bye.